talk about the S and the Z sounds. This can be confusing and difficult because in English, very often a word is spelled with an S sound, but it's actually pronounced with a Z sound, with a Z. For example, the word has. It's spelled with an S, but the sound is actually Z, has. Here's another one. This S, we don't say bags, we say bags. So the S is pronounced like a Z in some very common words. So let me teach you a rule of how to know if the S should be pronounced as S or as Z. One way to know is whether the consonant before the S is voiced or voiceless. For example, if we say book, this K is voiceless. K, k, k. Therefore, the S that comes after that also remains voiceless, which is a S. Therefore, one voiceless sound next to another voiceless sound. Let me give you another example. The word laugh. This GH is actually an F sound, right? F, f, f. There's no vibration in my vocal cords, so the F is actually a voiceless sound. So that means the S that follows it will also be voiceless, and we will say laughs, laughs. Look at this word, live, live. This is a voiced sound, v, v. Therefore, this S is also going to be a voiced sound, which is a Z, lives, lives. Laughs, lives. Let's try some more. Remember, K is voiceless, so book, books. Let's think of some more words that finish with a K sound. Like, likes, she likes. Cook, she cooks. It's voiceless because the consonant is voiceless. Let's try a few more voiced sounds. Feel, oh, vibration in my vocal cords. That's a voiced sound. Therefore, the S sounds like Z, feels, feels. All right, now I'm going to say some words, and you decide if the word at the end is going to have a S sound or a Z sound. I'm going to say it with no S, and then you try adding an S and try to figure out if it's S or if it's Z. All right, let's try. Care, care. Let's add an S to that word. Cares. If you said Z, you were right, because care, the R is a voiced sound. Let's try another one. Doctor, doctor. Once again, we had the so doctors, we add the Z sound. Mat, mat, mat. Is that voiced or voiceless? It's voiceless. So we put an S on the end, mats. It's with an S, mats. Okay, well, how about if the last letter of the word is not a consonant? What if it's a vowel, as in the word has? We have a vowel here plus S. Usually, when there's a vowel, the sound is Z. There are some exceptions, but usually that's the rule. In fact, there are some very common words that we use every day that finish with the sound Z, and they have a vowel before them. Here are some of those words. Is. We don't say he is my friend. We say he is my friend. Another word is was. Because. These. Those. Please. always. So these are some very common words that we use all the time that are spelled with an S and pronounced with the Z sound. All right, let's practice some sentences now that have words spelled with the letter S and pronounced with the Z sound. He plays the drums on the weekends. He plays the drums on the weekends. She has friends in many countries. She has friends in many countries. Does he always use those things? Does he always use those things? It rains and snows in these areas. It rains and snows in these areas. So remember, when it's a voiced consonant followed by an S, the S sounds like Z.